Gregorian chants make up some of the earliest music that was ever written down. The system of musical notation developed slowly. Up until this point in history, music was passed from generation to generation by being sung and learned by heart, as children's nursery rhymes still are today. Choirs in churches had kept their familiar folk songs and morphed them into hymns, so there was no need to write the tunes down. But when Pope Gregory proclaimed that only the official chants could be sung, the choirs were presented with a problem. Nobody knew the tunes. By developing a system for writing down the pitch of the notes in a song, educating the medieval choirs became a less arduous task. Instead of being taught a whole raft of new music to learn by heart, the choirs, or at least the choir leaders, were taught how to read music. Chants were first written down in a type of notation called neumes. This was a very imprecise method, but it was a start. Basically, above each written word of the hymn or psalm was a short, curved or angled line. The angle showed whether the pitch was rising or falling, but nothing else. There was no absolute starting pitch, for example, no reference to a C or any other note, such as on a modern stave, and there was no attempt to notate rhythm. In fact, there was no need to notate the rhythm in any case, since chants don't really have a rhythm at all. In a Gregorian chant, the stressed syllables of the text are also stressed in the music. This creates stretches of irregular lengths of phrase. The melody itself was smooth and flowing, mostly moving up and down by a single step, and was usually confined to a range no more than 1 octave. A fundamental aspect of Gregorian chants is that they are just one solo voice, with no accompaniment at all. This type of music is called monophonic, which means one sound. Listen to this chant, Veni Creator Spiritus, which is actually still sung today while a new pope is being elected at the Vatican. Notice how the solo male voice wanders up and down, and you can't tap your foot to it because there's no regular pulse.
Veni Creator Spiritus, mentis tuorum visita, imple superna gratia, que tu creasti pectora.
One of the most innovative ideas that Pope Gregory had was to organise all the official chants into similar types. Since chants were sung one after the other in different combinations, he decided it would be useful to catalogue the start and end points of each chant, so that when they were run on together, the effect would be seamless. This analysis of the chant repertoire led to the invention of church modes.